Hello! I am back with another event from Arknights. Yeah, I haven't played Arknights in so long. I mean, since the last time they had their last event. And yeah, I brought the skin. Oh my gosh, this new skin, it's so pretty. Shoes. Yeah, I brought the skin. It was in a shop for Shu. And then I also brought Zola's other skin, which I didn't put on. This one. Ah, it's so pretty. But I'm going to play the new event. I played a few rounds, but I was like, oh, I actually want to stream this, so I kind of stopped. Yeah, so I'm gonna start from the beginning, I guess. I did set up. Where did my thing go? Okay, I did set up a Discord server, though it's still in the working progress. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so very new. I literally have nothing on there. Well, not nothing, but like it's very minimal. And I just set up I just set up Carl Bot like a couple of minutes before, just to set him up to notify when I go live on Twitch. And I was just looking at it, I was like, wait, it's not on. It didn't send the notification, but then but it just sent it like just now, so it sends it like a couple of minutes afterwards. So I mean, it's nice to know that it works though. Okay, wait, before we start the rounds, I think we should watch the video. I have already seen this before, but I want to rewatch it again. This is their new character. Oh my god. It looks so cool. He looks so cute, like that younger brother. And he cooks as well. I really want to pull for him. I don't have much pulls, but I do want to pull for him because it's part of the Sway siblings. Oh my god. I miss Asian food markets. I went to a lot when I went to Taiwan. What? A splash of oil? Oh, what just happened? Oh my gosh! That's the youngest Sway sibling. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh, wow. Wait, that's so cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder if he made... I wonder if this way he made that for his siblings. I wonder if they're gonna have a family meal. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. Aww. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start. We can start now. I love the theme of this. It's like to do with food. I think it's so cool. Okay. Let's start. I don't know if they have... I don't remember if they had like cutscenes. Chrysanthemum tea with dried tangerine peels. Dried orange peels left to age for 40 years. In the same cup with freshly pickled chrysanthemum. Do the flavors of your stand up to a careful tasting? Sir, are you saying such a remarkable individual actually existed in the history of Great Yarn? Would I press space? Enter? Do I have to click it? Alright, I think I have to click it. Yes. Cataloging books, organizing texts, promoting education. If she did so much for all life under heaven, why does no one remember her? Or even know her name? Sir, can you identify this character? I don't believe I've ever encountered it before. It's not that no one remembers her, it's simply that her true name in one lone word was never recorded in the history books. Isn't it a pity? Her pen captured Great Yarn's long history and vast expanse. Yet not a single page in historical records bears her name. Sir, if I were to complete all the missing records, do you think I could reconstruct her image? 40 years ago. April 21st! Damn! 1062. Walking shop worker. Sir! It's raining so hard out there. Why not? Oh, it's raining so hard out there. Why not come inside? Have a pot of nice warm tea and wait out the rain? No need. This rain won't be stopping anytime soon. I should keep moving. Haha. Some people want the rain to stop. Some hope it carries on. I don't know what hawking shop worker means. Hawking. The umbrella vendor is smiley from ear to ear, but the passerbys are downright miserable. A fascinating thought. Friend, you should take a moment to rest. I was asked to remind you, the road ahead is rough and uneven. A certain someone worries you might misstep and get your shoes wet. Hmm? Please just follow me, sir. Your friend is already waiting for you inside. Ooh. Tea. So. Hi, Minister. It's been a while. No, these days you're the Grand Tutor. I don't have him. I'm missing. He's like the last of the Sway siblings that I'm missing. It has been some time indeed, since we bid each other farewell in human. I expected to meet with the Sway Regulator in the Ministry of War first upon this. Wait, what? In the Ministry of War first upon this return to the capital to deliver my report. That's why I've arranged to meet with you in advance. His Imperial Majesty has passed. When? 2 weeks ago. I think if His Majesty had died of natural causes, he would not be coming to see me about it. Does this mean? The man sitting in the shadows holds out his hand. A black Wei Chi stone rests in his palm. 60 years ago, he escaped from that ancient temple and turned himself into 181 black Wei Chi stones, which scattered across the lands. Their current whereabouts are unknown. 2 weeks ago, the sway regulator found the stone in the capital. What has he done? I do not know. The only thing I'm certain of is that he could not have entered the Forbidden City. Someone must have gone out to meet him. Investigating this person's identity would be sensitive. His machinations. How do I say this word? His machinations. Machinations. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how to say this word. Wait, let me just learn a little bit of English on the side. What does machinations mean? A plot or scheme. How do you say this? Oh, machination. Okay, so I did say it right. His machinations likely will not involve others. I shouldn't have come to you today, but when the convict caused all this turmoil before, you were the one who subdued him. Grandmaster, do you know anything of this? There's like no sound for this. Not a thing. I have not seen him since the incident. Then I believe you, Grandmaster. Do you need anything from me? Do not linger here. Return to Yuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuu a changing of the guard in human. You must not allow morale to be shaken. I will handle the sway regulator and the Ministry of War myself. It is precisely because you are not entangled in this affair that I can entrust you with such a crucial task. Understood. I will see the sway regulator continue to investigate the Wei Qi matter in secret. During this crucial time, you should remain out of sight, Grandmaster. We did not meet here today. Regarding the True Lang, how is His Highness Wang Yu? At this moment, he should be Yang Wu. Yang Wu was the one who went to His Imperial Majesty on the night he died. Is that the Majesty? Oh, Grand Commandant. Your Highnessy. 28 members of the traders' family have been imprisoned. But after we checked the list, we found there was a single individual missing, an infant, just under a month old. The Imperial Guard searched the Grand Preceptor's mansion thoroughly today, but found no traces of the baby. A newborn could not have run off by herself. Someone went through the trouble to whisk her away. Your Highness need not worry. The Imperial Guard will find her. Earlier today, the Minister of Justice requested a meeting. He seeks His Highness's advice on a series of cases. Handle them according to the laws of Yan. I don't know if the Highness is a female or male. I'll tell him. Where is my elder brother now? According to our reports, he left the capital just half an hour ago. Some of the Imperial Guard have defected with him. The soldiers guarding the city did not dare to stop them without orders to do so. Indeed, I have never ordered them to keep him in Baidzao. He was unwilling to stay and left everyone behind. How many Imperial Guardsmen went with him? 18. Even after committing such an unforgivable crime, my elder brother can still send the Grand Preceptor to die in his place. You can still command the unwavering loyalty of these 18 deathsworn. How many courtiers are still devoted to him? How many still hope that he will retake the throne? Yet it is your majesty who now sits on the throne, not him. Therefore it falls upon your highness to ensure Yan's internal prosperity. All castes of Yan may afford hesitation and uncertainty, save your highness. It's been so long since I've left this palace, Grand Commandant. Tell me, has the spring rained yet ceased in Baidzao? Is it Baidzao? Baidzao? Zao? Baidzao. Zao. Baidzao. Baidzao. Okay. The rain may stop whenever your highness desires. If your highness has changed your mind, you yet have time to stop them. Who is this person? I'm exhausted. Attendant. The Imperial Kitchen has prepared some babao soup and shredded bamboo shoots, if your highness desires. Very well. There. Don't cry. We're on our way home. Almost there. Ooh. Anxious man. Pick up the pace, please, if you could. It's raining too hard and I can't see too well. Couldn't go any faster at this rate. How much farther to the next station? At least 30 Brother, just how urgent is your business that you would bring your whole family along to travel on a night like this? Please, just go faster. What the? Yanni's exclamation. What's somebody doing out here in the wilderness at this hour? The man looks around, but the endless rain blocks his view. It's too dark for him to see anything. We have to get out here. Sir, I'll give you all the money I have. Take your carriage to the next station. If anyone asks, do not tell them you carried passengers with a baby tonight. I beseech you, good sir. But, what? Huh? Where are you going in this weather? We'll follow the path through the northern woods. Ah! What is it? The baby! The baby is gone! Oh no. The baby! What happened? The old man. Silent old man. It's her. The baby is sleeping soundly in her cradle, oblivious to the mud and blood on her face. Ooh. I did everything you asked. I know their methods, and I know how to answer them. Don't worry, I won't allow any blood to stain you. Good sir, I have no way to repay your kindness. No, you need not thank me. I did not do this for you. She's done so much for me, yet what I do today will neither clear her name nor even begin to avenge her. I have no family and no affairs to settle after my death. I ask only one favor of you. Please, take this girl in. You need not tell her anything. Just let her grow up and live her life in peace. You know, if she stays here, it will be risky, with a greater possibility that this old case will be reopened. But isn't this what you want? We may be powerless to change the situation right now, but if one day, be it 3 or 4 decades later, the truth is revealed, all the blood shall not have been shed in vain. Right then, I swear it. Ooh. I'm actually so lost in this story, but that's okay. Bitter gourd with wood ear. Hey Dusk, come lend a hand. Those things are on the loose here. What a pain. A new fella? Itching for a beating, huh? It's so cute, his little monster design. I don't think he'll leave a sapidity behind. It smells tasty. Looks like it's drawn to the stove and will be absorbed right in when it gets close enough. Oh, those are some big fellas. It's kind of sad how you can't click on like the monsters and so that they show their stats. Huh? At this rate, we'll get to turn the stove on soon and see some sapid allspice in action. I wonder if sapid allspice is like an actual food or they just made that up. Sapid allspice. Sapid. Okay, so it's just something that they made up? Wait, let me see. What is sapid allspice? Okay, so it is made up. Okay, let me see what sapid. Okay, so sapid is having a strong, pleasant taste, and then allspice means a divine or prophetic token. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Go doggies. Oh, the enemies. If we all just stood and watched like you did, they'll turn the sapidity into vapidity and the meal will be bland. Sapidity. Sapidity. Okay, is sapidity a word? Sapidity means having a pleasant or agreeable taste or flavor, or the quality of being tasty and savory. Okay, so what does vapidity mean? The state or quality of being vapid, which translate to being dull, insipid, or lacking in interest or intelligence. Oh, it's flat, lifeless, and uninspired. Oh, okay. I'm actually learning new English words. and the meal will be bland. I don't think the derelict stove could draw those vapidity things too. Meh. Just whack them a bunch of times and they'll turn black. They'll turn back. Okay, let me see. Derelict stove. Derelict stove. Oh, it's an abandoned, neglected, or dilapidated stove, often found in older buildings or vacant properties. Oh, so just like an old stove, basically. Okay. Speed this up a little. Yeah, right. If you can whack all of them in time, the derelict stove's about to unleash a vapid blight. Everyone's dead! That thing reeks of bad luck. Well, since we won't get hurt for real anyway, handle this yourself. Jeez, so pity. Fine, just watch me. This is taking a while. Am I supposed to... That'll do. Now let's cook. Let it cook.
Mission accomplished.
Yep, this is next. Scallion tofu. Mmm. Use long-ranged weapons to attack sapidity. One sapidity.
混乱した状況においては小さな身震いすらも全体に影響を与えます。
ここで分からせておけ。私の顔料になりたいのはどいつかしら。
Let it cook. I wonder if that dragon is Yu's dragon.
いいね。また勉強になったよ。
Malt sugar candy.
まずはこっちを片付ける。
Malt sugar candy. Let me see. Malt sugar candy.
了解。ベッド、敵を左に引きつけて。誰を餌にするか決まった。
Where should I pull one? Like, how does he walk? Oh, he's actually attacking. Oh, sheesh. He attacked our stove. He attacked our stove.
どれほど小さな変化であっても見逃しません。
Oh. Yeah, that's better.
あまりまた絶望の匂いにカムフラージュできないわ。 絶好のチャンスだ。
Oh, well, no, we got it, we got it. I'll put... Oh my gosh, which way? This way, okay. Wait, no, I should have put Ling. Oh well. I'm supposed to use this. I mean, they're all gonna die soon, so might as well just use it.
Mission accomplished. 悪くないわ。
I got rice! Yum yum! Oil splash, hand pulled noodles. Sounds so good. Oh, I forgot. Can you put down?
まずはこっちを片付ける。 すぐそば、ドリル、穴を開けて。
Oh, should I put her there? Wait. I'll put her here. I think I should stop putting down units. Weird. Put one here. Wait, do they walk down? Oh, they walk across. Okay. I'll put it here. What should I? Okay, yep. Oh, da, 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 da. I only have one slot left. I think I'll be okay. Keep cooking. So I can summon a dragon. Oh. Oh no, we're good. I thought they were gonna start charging. Even get to let the dragon out of the stove. Okay, I think we caught up to... Yeah, we caught up to the next stage. Welcome to Ding Fin Lo. Ding. I don't even know if I said that right. I don't even know. Ooh, fancy. Oh, that's so cute. Wow. So this is a place everyone's talking about. Are you nervous? Huh? Don't think I should be. The competition is nigh, and yet I feel apprehensive somehow. I mean, nothing to fear. The young chef said it was fine. Besides, it's not like we're trying to be cooks here. We're just on the hunt for that legendary chef, right? To ask him for his tangerine cake recipe. Cold comfort, but I suppose at this time that's all I'm getting. It's about time. All spectators, please remain here for now. Competitors, follow me. If you get anything difficult thrown at you, don't bluster. Just keep calm and think there's always a way. Relax, okay? I'll see you. Please sit. While I know you're here for exam, you're still one of our guests. Please, let me offer you some tea first. Examiner picks up the teapot from the table and pours Blaze some tea. Her nose is immediately filled with the fresh, sweet scent. Well, competition, you're all being pretty friendly here. Well, can't say I haven't been thirsty. Thanks. Blaze grabs the teacup and drinks it up. As she does, the examiner places a pen and paper before her. This pot of tea is infused with several ingredients. Please write them down. What? Blaze glances down at her cup. Naught but a bead of tea left on the side. She looks up at the examiner, a light smile still plastered over her face. Could I have another cup? To the kitchen! Today looks like a bust to me. They've gone through dozens of people since morning, and nobody's even passed the first stage. Our head chef is being too harsh on them. It's like a revolving door over there. No one can last longer than a minute. A chef's third eye is their tongue. If their tongue's not good enough, they can't be that good a chef. So no point wasting the head chef's time if they can't even pass stage 1. May as well send them home sooner. Hey, excuse me madam, this is the kitchen. Are you... Ooh. Ling Qingyan. Judicial Review Office Investigation. If I could have both your assistants. Judicial. What does judicial mean? Judicial means of, by, or appropriate to a law court or judge relating to the administration of peace. Judicial. Did I say it right? Oh, judicial. Okay. Judicial. Judicial Review Office Investigation. If I could have both your assistants. Judicial. Keep calm. Keep calm. What did mechanist tell you? The human tongue can only taste 4 flavors, but the nose can tell between over 100. Not that I ever smelt anything of his machine oil moonshine though. Blaze gingerly cradles her cooling teacup once more and takes a careful sniff of what aroma remains. Smells flowery. Flower. Oh my gosh, that's such a mouthful of a word to say. Smells flowery. Smells flowery. That's probably jasmine. No, not jasmine. There's a kind of... Right, chrysanthemum. Just like the table tea at the young chef's place. Okay, aside from that, it was definitely a sweet, sour kind of flavor as I drank it. None of the initial flavors were sour, so what was that aftertaste? Sweet, acid, and a little puckery. Kind of familiar? Why do you want me to try this plum wine anyway? It's a specialty, okay. It's a specialty here in Baizhou, you see. There's a plum forest north of the city. When summer sets in June and the plums are fresh and ripe, the people pick them to steep in wine, ideally a Shaohan wine. Wine made from mesotes like this just has a particular flavor to it. It goes perfect with plum. What is a mesotes? Let me see. Mesotes meaning. I don't think that's a word. Wait. I think you can find moots, mosso, mesotes. I can't find that word. Is it something that's created in the Arknights world? Yeah, I can't find. Masato? There's mosso. Okay, it must be some sort of plant in the Arknights world. Steep it for about 3 months and it's ready just in time for mid-autumn. Plum wine. Ah, so it's got history? Earlier you asked me what happened to all the people we lost building Baizhou, right? I wouldn't say it's got history really. It just strikes me. During those awful times back then, pickled plums were a worker's staple. And some years after finishing Baizhou, that plum forest sprang up in the mountains north of us. No one knows exactly when it did, nor who planted it. So it's a way of remembering them, kind of. At least they were never forgotten. Once the plums are ripe next year, we can go to the mountains to see together. Here's my answer. Jasmine, chrysanthemum, green plum, Mount Tian blossom, rock sugar, Shaohan wine. I've heard there's a plum forest north of Baizhou. The plums in June get brewed for mid-autumn. I'm guessing the plums in this were pickled earlier than that, which is why there's still a mouth-puckering taste in it. The alcohol steamed away while boiling the tea and left just the sweet sourness of the plum, plus the mild and subtle aroma from the flower. It wasn't obvious when I drank it down, but the aftertaste really stays with you. I'd really like another cup. Identifying the first few flavors is reasonable enough, but you're the first one today who's been able to point out the use of Shaohan wine. So, I'm right? Are you not sure about your own answer? No, of course not. Of course I don't. Then congratulations on passing the first stage. Please follow me upstairs. From the rear hall, sounds of gong. The doors next to Blaze yawn open. First stage? How long is this thing? How long is this thing? Ding Fen Lo Shift. Here you are, madam. The list of shifts at Ding Fen Lo. If you don't mind me asking, what are you investigating exactly? The case is confidential. I'm not at leisure to tell you for now. Okay. The head chef here, your name is Mo Bufu? Mo Bufu? Yes, I don't think there's a cook in Baizuo who doesn't know of Chef Mo. Do you know what his occupation was prior to Ding Fen Lo? That, I have no idea. Chef Mo arrived just under 10 years ago? Not quite a long time, but not short either. His cooking skills are the real deal. They're sublime. Almost straight away, he succeeded the previous head chef. Where is he now? I need to see him. I'm really sorry, but he's holding an exam right this moment. There's no way he can meet you. Exam? What exam? You could call it an enrollment exam for Ding Fen Lo. It only happens once every few years. If you're interested, we're televising it right here. That contestant. Blaze? Blaze? They know each other? Isn't this a restaurant? How come this room's set up like a study? In its centuries of history, Ding Fen Lo has hosted countless reputed celebrities. We set aside this room to safekeep any pieces of calligraphy or painting gifted by them. Delicacies, calligraphies, painting, all are works of art that takes years of practicing. Blaze looks up and around. Hundreds upon thousands of silk threads hang from the ceiling, a wooden placard tied to each one, resembling a curtain. I'm just gonna search up what a placard is. It is a printed or handwritten notice or sign for public display, either fixed to a wall or carried during a demonstration. Printed or handwritten notice or sign. Okay. I don't know what's that. All of these are names of dishes? As you're no doubt aware, Ding Fen Lo is hiring chefs in the run-up of the feast of 100 delicacies. This calls for cooks who are not just culinary skilled, but who grasp the significances behind the dishes they make. Every dish here originates from a past feast of 100 delicacies. Pick one placard and tell me the dish's history. That is today's second stage. The feast? How the hell should I know any of these? Whatever, I've gotten this far. Blaze closes her eyes and swipes one down. The neighboring placards clatter against each other as if an endless wind chime. What's this? Medley of whites? Blaze barely knows how to cook anything. Passing the first stage was already a miracle. She spent basically her whole life in Victoria. How could she possibly know any of these stories? Blaze, I really wish I could help you. You have a time limit. Do you know the origin of this? Do you know the origin of this dish? About 50 years ago, give or take, Yan's grand preceptor presented the true Lung with a dish, the simplest, plainest, stewed radishes. But the special thing was, the radishes she used came from all over the land, and each one had a massively different flavour and texture. But having been stewed for long enough, they absorbed enough broth and were all equally tasty. I hear Yan's always put education first, but because the country's so big and every city has wildly different circumstances anyway, the farther you go out, the harder it is for students to really achieve. The Grand Preceptor was trying to tell the true Lung that every student, no matter their background, should have equal opportunity. The true Lung took the Grand Preceptor's advice, advocated hard for educational reform, tore down any regional restrictions and brought equality to educational resources. The next year, when Baizhou Academy announced its successful applicants, students from remote regions made up more than a half of 1,000, plus that qualified. In the decades after that, the Tenses buried in their berets books, the students studying like hell in their academies. All of them thanked the Grand Preceptor for boldly advising. That, if I'm not mistaken, is what medley of whites represents. My senses the spectres stop chattering. She's not wrong. Everyone is nervously watching her right this moment. Damn, she studied. How? Oh, wait. How did Blaze know that? And why would the exam writer leave the name of the station there? You don't just mention her, not in front of everyone. Did I, say something wrong? Interesting. The voice descends from a few meters above. Blaze stares up above her, but doesn't see anyone. A foot lands on a step plank with a dull thud, subdued yet powerful, the kind nobody could miss. It approaches, closer and closer, until Blaze can finally make out who it is. A stern and solemn man, far older than her, alighting from his long stairwell. What does alighting mean? Descend from a train, bus, or other form of transport. Okay, so just descending. Ooh. Oh, more boof. How do I say your name, man? Bufu is just such a funny name to say. He's a good-looking old man. After so many years, I didn't think anyone would remember this. Nice to meet you. The story you've told is far older than you. Girl, how come you know it? Well, somebody from my family told me a long time ago. He said he was one of those students in poverty all the way back then. To know the spring of your water, I imagine your relative was a grateful and righteous man. But as for you, just what motive brought you here? Well, I'm here to compete, of course. Seeing as you've made it here, I'll give you one chance. Final stage, no frills, no fuss. Make me a dish. Come. Ooh! Too early for dinner time. The restaurant is almost empty. Save for a couple. The restaurant is almost empty, save for a couple of diners. There's no waiters, no proprietor, and even the kitchen is quiet. What is a proprietor? The owner of a business or holder of property. Oh. There's so much words that I haven't heard of. It's Tolly! Excuse me. You, young man, help me out. I was in a hurry this morning and forgot my money. You're well-to-do... Wait, what? You're a well-to-do boy, anyone can tell. Be a kind man. Spot me a little. I'm not here to rip you off. Here, take this family jade for now. Once I grab the money later, I'll pay you back. Not that I mind lending you, but couldn't you just tell the owner instead? We're total strangers. How could you find me and pay me back? No. You see, this jade's not your average thing. It's not fit for just anyone to take. I'm only entrusting it to you because I can tell. You've got a rare air about you. Alright. So, I don't know if I want to call him Zuo Li or Zuo Le. Maybe Zuo Le, because Li usually has 2 E's. So maybe I'll call him Zuo Le. Zuo Le ramages for some loose coins in his pocket and hands them to the diner, whose face immediately broadens with delight. When do you plan to pay me back? Where would we meet? We'll meet if we do, and we won't if we don't. And if we don't, you can just go ahead and pawn this jade off. Relax. You've made a favorable deal today, young sir. For saying, the diner was gone out of the restaurant door in a blink, disappearing into the crowds. Pawn it off? Sounds like he was scammed. There's my dish. Pretty good job, wouldn't you say? Longevity. Noodles. More buffoos. It's just saying his name, man. More buffoo. More buffoo. Okay, I just gotta say it. More Bufu's hands rest on the table, chopsticks in his grasp. For a while, silence before he finally picks up the spoon and tries a mouthful of soup. Blaze examines Chief Moore's face closely, but the satisfied look she's hoping for simply does not blossom across the old man's face. These noodles, the soup base, who taught you this? It was this tiny little chef. He really put my back into learning it too. Wait, is that you? The owner of Savers at U's? Who is he to you? Oh my gosh, it was him. How come you know? I thought so. The disgrace of him. Huh? I see he has talent and give him the chance to display his skills. He's not grateful for that. Fine. But now he even sends an amateur to humiliate. Humiliate. Wait, how do you say? Humiliate. Okay. Humiliate me. Humiliate. What's happening? Blaze finished up. No trouble. Nothing should be wrong with the flavor. Does Mobufu know the young chef somehow? Wait, okay, hold on. I'm sorry, I know you can probably tell I suck at cooking at a glance, but I didn't come so I could wreck your competition. I just have a question that only you can answer. I grew up in Victoria, see? And this relative of mine who lived far away in Yan would always send me these tangerine cakes. They were so sweet and tasty. I've been on a hunt ever since I came to Baizhou, but I still haven't found that flavor. I was thinking, since you're the best chef in all of Baizhou, maybe you would know. Single pastry. I thought it was worth entering this competition to meet me over a single pastry. I have tons of other questions still, but this is the only one I can solve on my own. Wait. I have tons of other questions, but this is the only one I can solve on my own. Shouldn't it be can't solve? I can solve on my own. This is the one clue, the one link I have to my family. You. The greatest taboo when making tangerine cakes is to blindly add sugar. That is, to mask the poorness of your craft and ingredients with sweetness. I don't know anyone skilled enough to make tangerine cakes that are sweet and yet taste good on their own. You've asked your question. Now go. Wait! A muffled sound from above interrupts the two. Blaze and Morbufu look up at the same time, but both of their faces get struck by something wet. Why is it leaking in here? No, this is oil! In the moment she says it, the lamp suspended from the dome ignites in a blink, becoming a fireball. Get out of here! Someone's trying to murder them. Pickled Pohherb master. Wait. What's a Proherb? Was it Proherb? Did I read that right? Well, I'll figure out later. Oh. Pull this guy here. Oh, what is this? Unlockable can okay, can collect vapidity or sapidity. Okay, vapidity is what we want. When moves forward, when defeated spawns vapidity equal to quantity picked up. I don't get what that means, but okay. I'll put him here. Oh, that did no damage. Oh, we just scratched him. Should I put him here? Should I put Shu here? 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 I can't decide. Here? Here? Okay, I'll put Shu here. We should grab this. Should I go this way? This way? Oh my gosh, I can't decide. Okay, this way, this way. Okay, so he's doing a loop-de-loop. I forgot which way he's going. Just keeps moving. No, I can place her one block here. Are these the ones that we have to kill? Oh god. Oh Shiba. Oh no, we should be good. We should be good. Why is there so much? Am I supposed to block here? I have no idea. Wait, what just happened there? Wait, he just carried them? Ooh, that was pretty. Okay, I want to move him. I don't want to put them there. She's gonna die. Oh. Oh. Oh, they're turning them into thingamabobbies. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, okay. We need to stop this. We need to put some line of defense here. Oh, I should put her there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think. Wait, do I need to kill these guys? How do I reach them though? I think I'm losing. Am I losing? Is this detrimental for this guy to pass? Wait, I think so. Wait, am I dead? Wait. Oh, okay, 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 that did a lot of damage. Hey, stop. Okay, okay, so it is pretty detrimental. Okay, stop, stop, stop. How am I supposed to stop them? Am I? Okay, I think I should have stopped them here. I think. Oh. Okay. Continuing with the story. Watch out! What even? Flames burst forth above their heads, raining cinders from the ceiling, igniting the flour and oil atop the stove. In an instant, the kitchen is a sea of fire. You go. I'll be fine. Cover your mouth and nose. Don't talk. I'm not too good with this move yet. I'll give it a try. Excuse me, just stuck. Blaze grabs a knife and then slices her palm open. Ow! Gradually a whirlwind forms in Blaze's hand and it expands straight outwards into a blast wave. The violent surge of air sweeps the whole room. In a blink, she's put the fires out and strewn the cookware about in shambles. What a skill you have. Could you be? Share. You're welcome. Looking up again, Blaze sees the lamp's frame is charred black. Red hot metal peeking through the burnt coating. It's on the verge of falling. Mobufu, move! Blaze grabs the old man's arm, trying to pull him to one side, but the lamp's already falling. With a stifled crack of thunder, the remains of the fixture are abruptly flung to one side and smashed hard against the wall. Are you alright there? Blaze? What are you doing here? Maybe I should ask you, what are you doing here? But we can talk about you later. Could this be a repeat of the Ding Finlaw fire last month? Ling Qingyan scans her surroundings. The kitchen shifts are in a frenzied jumble, but her gaze quickly locks onto a masked figure among them, who seems to meet her gaze, then turns and vanishes into the crowd. Blaze, stay here. Keep Mobufu safe. Hey, where are you going? Jeez, the smoke is killing me. On that pillar there's a breaker. There's a lot of them here. Which one do I pull? Fitting like a fowl, Ling Qingyan has her target cornered in just a few spry leaps. Mere meters separate them, but so smoky is the air so she can't quite make out their silhouette. Just as he makes a run again, a thunderclap strikes near to his feet. Hold it! Move another inch and the next bolt is hitting your head. Answer my questions. Hey James! Ni hao ma. 我很好. I mean, I'm doing alright. The new Arknight event is here, so I'm just like, oh my gosh, I wanna play it on stream. Yeah. I've been okay. I'm like studying. I like went back to study And it's like kind of stressful at the moment, but I guess that's like how studying goes. How's it going for you? How are you? Why set fire to Denfin Law? Is your target more Bufu or someone else? All the previous incidents, they were your doing too, weren't they? Also, the scrollery. You and your accomplices must have some aim in all these actions. What is it? You're gonna be in college in a few weeks soon? Oh my gosh! What are you doing? What are you doing in college? Are you excited? Are you looking forward to it? Not talking? Then I'll take you back to the judicial review office for a long questioning. Asked individual. Jupiter Minister Lin, surely you wouldn't ask if you didn't know the answer already. Can you not see the truth? Or do you simply pretend you can't because you don't dare to? What? The office is a good place, but I don't plan on visiting it for now. Besides, when your will wavers, the thunder you throw isn't so frightening. Multimedia! Oh my gosh! You're nervous. Yeah, I totally get you. You know anyone else who's gonna like go there as well? Any people that you know? And what do you do at multimedia? Is it? I think you. I'm not quite too sure if you mentioned it last time, but is it something to do with arts? It's time you opened your eyes. Wait. And with that, the masked figure is on the move. Just as Ling Qingyan would give the chase, the ceiling sprinklers start up out of nowhere. Ice cold water pours down, soaking her head to foot. Lazy! Lazy? Wait, lazy? Ah, I don't know how to say that. You're right. Damn it. Yeah, it had something to do with arts in old and new media. Ooh. That's exciting. Hopefully it goes well and you enjoy it. Customers are all safely out of the way. There's just a few in shock. Thank goodness no one was injured. Oh, flustered chef. We reported it to the authorities. The mandarins should be here any moment. Don't we have a mandarin here already? Head chef, I'm fine. I owe it to this girl. There's nothing left for you to do here. Go on, go home. Once the chefs leave, Ling Qingyan locks the door to the room. Mr. Mo, if I could have a word or two with you. You know this girl, madam. She's a friend of mine. Chef Mo, she's on the trail of a really important case. Would it be alright if you tried to answer her questions? I don't like when the mandarins get up to what the mandarins get up to, but I don't like to spurn a favor either. You saved my life today, and that's far more favor than I'll ever repay. Go ahead then. Ask away. I'm looking for one of your restaurant's chefs. He's a witness in a case. I believe 10 years ago, he was working in a Ministry of Justice death row prison, making last meals for convicts. A chef who only makes last meals? How exactly did he pass the Dinfin Law exams? Dinfin Law serves all manner of mandarins every year at the Feast of 100 Delicacies, which means every chef's background must be clear as day for the record. I imagine he shouldn't be hard to find. You don't know anyone else who's going to college and you're... Oh, you're going with an old classmate from high school. Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna make some? Yeah. try your best to like make friends. That would be nice and stuff. What exactly did you want me to say, madam? First, my restaurant catches fire for no reason. Now you say we have a chef who made meals for dead men. Should I even bother to open Dimfin Law again? I understand your situation, sir. That's why I'm choosing to ask you these questions in private. Whatever. It's not like I can't admit to my own past. The chef you're looking for, the death row caterer, Mo Xiaoliu. That is me. What? I thought so. And making last meals is nothing shameful. Powerful need to eat, and so do the powerless. My cooking skills come from that prison, making last meals for death row convicts from all corners of the country. As for changing my name and hiding my identity, I just didn't want to make any trouble for this restaurant. I'm beginning to sort of admire you. Do you remember 10 years ago a convict admitted to the prison by the name of Gu Quan? If you don't remember the name, you should at least remember that some decades ago, he was the one and only person to be released from death row. What? Wait, you mean my dad? Why'd he get the death penalty? Blaze. You mean Gu Quan? He was your father? Yeah. So you remember him? I do, all too well. Spent so many years in there making last meals. I met countless horrific scoundrels in this converse. As each one of them ate before they left, the look in their eyes, it was always more or less the same. But I'd never seen someone whose eyes were so clear, so clean, so free of anything. It wasn't like the other convicts. In his time, he never wept, never howled, and never screamed injustice, not even on the day he was imprisoned. Even I found it strange how a man like him could end up on death row. Why would my dad? Then do you know at that time what charges Gu Tran was sentenced to death on? Not at the time. Not at the time? But 1 year later, when I joined Dimfin Law and began taking part in the Feast of 100 Delicacies, I came across a menu for a feast from a few years before. That was when I learned that at the feast, Gu Quan Chen, Gu Quan served a dish to the true lung. It just so happens that was the same dish this girl pulled out earlier, medley of whites. But next to that dish, he placed a steamed flour bun, and in it was a filling of red pickled tofu. So, what does it mean? Why would he get locked up just for serving that? Bing Qingyan, aren't you gonna say anything? Your relative told you the story of the Grand Preceptor and never told you her eventual fate? Her fate? 40 years ago, the Grand Preceptor plotted to assassinate the True Lung. She committed suicide after it failed. Every single one of her underlings was arrested and trailed, and their numbers were over 1,000. When Gu Quan served that dish at the feast, it signified readdressing her for her treason. It made the True Lung furious. No way! My dad told me so many times the Grand Preceptor was loyal to the country, the people, the whole realm. How the hell could she be a traitor? The history books have it that way, yes. And they're right? Ling Qian, if everything written in them is true, what the hell are you investigating? And besides my dad, my dad didn't actually get killed, right? Doesn't that prove like at least some people from the court believe the Grand Preceptor and my dad were both innocent? That's a sticking point, yes. If Gu Quan was in prison as part of the Grand Preceptor case, why would they free him afterwards? It stuck with me too. You see, after entering prison, Guquan had 2 visitors, and both were people I happened to know. One was the person delivering his meal, Yu Chen, deputy minister of the office at the time, and the other was the one who brought him out, former minister of rights, Ning Shu. What? Cook, this way! Surround the place immediately! Damn it. Why now? Ooh. Chin Chi? Chin Chit. What a coincidence. One step ahead of me, Deputy Minister Ling. I just arrived. A coincidence indeed. The Judicial Review Office is investigating the Ding Finlaw fire. I asked all of you to be cooperative. Ling Qinyan and the girl next to you, come with me.
100年経ってもきっと誰かがこの火山に目を向けているはず
Rice! They're called Herb Mustard. Oh, so I spelt it wrong. Let me see. What is Herb? Wait. Herb Mustard. Wait. Hot herb. Any leafy green vegetable prepared as food by cooking in a pot, such as spinach or herb added as seasoning in cooking. Okay, so just any greens.
矢をすでに継がえたのであれば放つことに躊躇する必要はありましょうか。
まずはこっちを片付ける。
They're taking the staircase, okay.
聞いてるけど。了解。ドリル。穴を開けて。
Oh, reading is hard. I need to practice my voice lines more. Continuously inflicts arts damage and burn damage to surrounding, immune to slow. Oh. Okay, that's not good. I need to kill him. Yeah, when I like went to college, I also don't really have anyone that I knew of. And that was really scary. But it's part of the process. Part of the process of just, I don't know, growing up, I guess. Go fill whatever these thingamabobbies are with chopsticks. Thing is, I am going to hate other kind of people I'm gonna meet. What do you mean you're gonna hate the people you're gonna meet? What do you mean by that? Oh, that's true. Oh, I grabbed the wrong person. Oh no, I need to kill this bugger. Ah! Oh my god. I can't think straight. How do I do this? God damn it. Oh no, it's another one. The people you're gonna meet are the kind of people you hear horror stories about. Wait, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like they're horrible people or something? Like assholes? Roasted chestnut. Mmm. Try to crack a chestnut with brute force and you will only hurt yourself. Dip one in oil, another in water, place them in a pot, cover the rest of the chestnuts and roast them over fire. You will know when they are ready when you hear a thundering crack. Is this real? Dip one in oil, another in water. Place them in a pot. Cover the rest of the chestnuts and roast them over fire. You know when they are ready when you hear a thundering crack. Ooh! Wait. I wonder if this is true. I'm just gonna snip this. My friend was like learning how to cook chestnuts the other day and she asked me and I had no idea, so maybe I can send that to her. Oh no, and hell if I try speaking to them, they'll probably talk to me like an exotic animal from a different planet. Aw. I like to believe in humanity and like the goodness of people, so I pray that they're nice people and that you do find people that you get along with. Yeah, hopefully they're not like those people who like put others down around them. I pray for you. I pray for the best. Let someone better take over. If father heard of that, I'm sure he'd be chewing your head off. Don't joke with me, brother. Of all our siblings, who could compare you in either knowledge or strength? Once you ascend the throne and move into the Forbidden City, I can leave for the Sky Mirror Pavilion with peace of mind. I'll set up shop as a scribe and look after all Yarn's ancient records. In a way, I'll also take some weight off your shoulders. Ah, is this a bot? Yeah, I think it's a bot. Just give me a sec. If you're a bot, I'm sorry, but oh well. Bot in my chat. And hopefully they aren't drunkards either, that would screw off the needed task. Yeah, I have heard quite a lot of stories about how in like college or uni there's like group work that you have to do, and then there's like when you pair up with people, some of like your teammates won't even do the work, or like they just screw you over, which sounds horrible. Oh my god. Luckily it hasn't happened to me yet, so ooh mate. Brother, no more hesitating. At this point, only you can convince father. Grand Preceptor. No, all three Grand Ministers support this move. Even in the face of the officers of Yarn's citizens, public opinion will still bear out. Brother, this is the right thing to do. You can't pull out now. I'll stand with you. Why me? Why did it have to be me? Our youngest brother died because of you. They all died because of you. You shove it all on me. Make me take the blame alone. deal with the whole warring mess alone, and you just leave me like nothing happened? One you never return again. Oh. Oh, that was someone's voice. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh. We've done group work in high school as a leader and they treated me as incompetent. Aww. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. Nobody deserves to go through that. Why are people so mean, bro? Why can't people just be nice human beings? Look at these furries. They look cool. Look how idle you are. All the mid-autumn festivals at Langmin, and you don't plan to attend a single one? Should I? Who wants to see my wrinkly mug on their TV anyway? The Shur's girl is a planner. She'll handle it. She can make anything lively. What's a Shkur Wires girl? Screw wire meaning. Screw wire is not a recognized English word. It has multiple meanings, including a British country gentleman, a young man attending a night, and a title of a local dignitary. Another possibility is screw, a German word meaning difficult or hard. I'd rather listen to the typical leaders and make them do their own plan instead of mine, even though I already had one of my own. Yeah, it's really difficult working in groups or teams, like especially if people have like different ideas and attitudes, man. I've watched you grow lazier day after day since we came back from Yumin. You just coop up in your study at home eating snacks. If you don't go out for a walk anytime soon, you might just start putting on a bare belly. Haha, I haven't seen Ling Ko Jui get out much since spring. I can't even find a partner for morning jogs now. He's old. I'm old. The young ones know how to do it all. If I keep sticking my head in, they won't think I'm cool. So now you understand? If you'd realized any sooner, would little Chen have ever left? How long ago was it? Sorry, what? Little Chen. How long has it been since she left? 5 years. It's been 5 years. We don't even know what she's going through out there, or how her disease is. I know she was at Yumin when I was there. She's doing fine. Her swordsmanship progressed, so she's fine, I suppose. So you just watched her leave again? She doesn't want to see me, and she doesn't want to come back. I can't force her. Don't worry, her path's longer than ours. Lord Wei, a letter to you. I realize that the more people there are, the less work that will be done, which is stupid. Yeah, it's hard to it's hard to manage those situations. They made you deliver personally? It's from the capital. From the capital. But I guess from group projects you kind of know like how people really are, I guess. Like your classmates' true nature. sender? His Majesty's Imperial Guard. Did he have any messages aside from the letter? The true Lung invited Lord Wei to the capital of the Feast of 100 Delicacies, and for a moon viewing together. Leave a letter on my desk. You're dismissed. You're dismissed for now. If we may ask what Lord Wei intends. I have my own plans. None of you need to worry. Lord Wei, we volunteer to escort you to the capital. I said you're dismissed. Why don't we open up your invitation and see what they wrote exactly? No need. Just leave it there. This day was meant to come. I even thought it would come a little sooner. How many years has it been? 40. It's been 40 years since I've left Baidzao. You men should have reached the capital by now. I suppose my brother's settling all his old debts in one clean go. A clean slate in time for autumn. Fine autumn, at that. You can choose not to go. It's been 40 years already. What's he going to do? Send another unit of Imperial Guards? A whole army? Enough nonsense. At this point, that's not what he intends. Then what does he intend? You know, I've never really brought up those days with him before. Enough. I don't want to hear it. Fumizuki, I've let down a lot of people throughout my life. Man, if there's only one thing I've learned, if you are already an established leader, no one gives a shit about letting others take the lead either, because it's risky and inefficient, and being a leader is a social game. Yeah. Wait, so do they actually require you to be a leader, or do you mean like the leader as in to like manage everyone? To be like, okay, hey team, like can you write this, or do you want to write this part? And then like, do you have to have a leader? I know it's good to kind of have someone to like not manage, but like ask if like the team's like alright with some sort of ideas or whatever. Yeah, it's the second one. Yeah, because you gotta get stuff done. Well, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, I don't know. I guess all you can do is just continue doing your best. Edward, my sister, my teacher. And I have to admit that my brothers turned out to be one more on the pile. Because there are times I have heard like tutors. I mean, sometimes tutors will help you out, but I have heard of some scenarios where they don't really. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know, the tutors will help out if those situations do happen. You can also say that it was the position that killed so many people. And who had a choice? And it wasn't your fault. Even if you'd stayed, would things have turned out better? Would there be no blood? Nobody would remember a minister pleading the commonest case. They would only remember Regicidal, fratricidal prince. Oh my gosh, I don't know what those words mean. Regicidal meaning. Regicidal is an adjective that describes something relating to or involving the killing of a king. refers to the act of killing a monarch or the person who commits this act. Oh, interesting. And then fratricidal. 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 Okay, home. Bye-bye. Okay. My mom's going out. Fratricidal. Relating to or denoting conflict within a single family or organization. Denoting conflict. Okay. If you have questions, ask. I'm in a hurry. Mind your attitude. You're also a theoretical suspect in our crime scene, but seeing as you're a co-worker, I'll spare you the interrogation room. I told you, I saw the culprit on the scene. I just miscalculated and failed to arrest him. Calm down. Are you going to physically vent on me just because you didn't catch the one who did it? Still amazes me. Some people can still squeeze their asses through high school, still acting like children going through college. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, one day they'll, like, I guess reality will hit them, or that life will just smack them in the faces, and I don't know, they'll see. Good, you're still somewhat sober. In light of the years we've spent together in the judicial, then you can tell me. I'm pretty sure those people will like have more difficult times when it comes to work and stuff. This afternoon, why were you at Dinfinlaw at the scene of the crime? An investigation. In the run-up of the Feast of the 100 Delicacies, we've had the scullery be burned, then 2 fires at Dinfinlaw. Don't you think this string of cases could be connected somehow? So you're saying you knew beforehand that someone would set fire to Dinfinlaw today, and thus you were lying in wait for them? I was just there following up a lead. Just there following up a lead. Do you need me to list off every action you've taken the last few days? You've been tailing me? I don't have that sort of free time, but I have ways of knowing these things, naturally. Let me ask once more, who are you meeting at Dinfinlaw today? I fear I'm the only one working on the sly. Explain? For your information, you never told me the Ministry of Rights files on Guquan were forged and that he was sent to death row before leaving Baizao. As a ministry, you must have known these things. These are all clearly key points of evidence. Why were they nowhere to be found in the Judicial Review Office archives? And why would you cover up? So this is a lead on the scullery fire that you've been toiling over the last few days. How did you find any of this out? I don't know if it's common, but a lot of girls most of the time become the leaders of group projects, and there's barely any guys that take the mantle. I actually have no idea on that. Usually it's just whoever like starts talking, or like whoever talks the most or something. I'm not quite too sure. I haven't really been in much group projects before. It's none of your concern how I found out. Here is a piece of advice I gave to you, Chen, in the past, and I will give it to you now. Some past affairs are learned of, some are not learned of. In both cases, there are reasons why. Some things are best left forgotten by all. I never imagined I'll hear those words coming from a minister. You may consider me a schemer all you like, a minister merely booted over from the Ministry of Justice. But I know exactly what I'm saying. And I know that regardless of the thousands of reasons you might have, the truth is still and merely the truth. Not everyone's tool to broaden the divide. There will always be someone who remembers the truth and the meaning behind it. For example, the girl shut in the next room, whom you took every pain to secretly bring back to Baidzhou all the way to Victoria. Yes, I did uncover that Gu Chuan had Gu Chuan. Oh my god, that Gu Chuan Gu Quan had a daughter in Victoria. She too can provide vital testimony in the Gu Quan case. Then, Qingyan, when will you stop playing dumb? You've already found out that the Gu Quan files are fake, and you know Yu Chen is on the trail of that very case. So I'm guessing you've also found out about the child who the Imperial Guard brought back 40 years ago, who they recorded in the files as deceased. You have your suspicions as the truth of this case, correct? Was that girl you brought back here born in Victoria or born in Baidzhou? Really depends on who talks more. That's surprising. Like usually, well, in my case, it's like whoever speaks up first, or like who talks. Like, well, okay, for me, I usually just tend to just go with the flow, or like I don't really like whatever people give me or say to me or like tell me to do, I'll just be like, okay. So it's like, oh, I won't really speak up first. Yeah, I think that's more of the phrasing, like whoever speaks up first is like usually a leader. But like so far in my experiences of like group projects like have been pretty good, as in like people will give like their own inputs and stuff. So it's just like whoever is more extroverted, I feel. Yeah, usually I'm like the quiet one in the group, so yeah. Unless my whole group like just doesn't talk and I'm just like, okay, so what should we do? That kind of thing. You know full well. You clearly long suspected her identity, and still you decide to bring her back. Were you that confident you can pull this off without a hitch? Or was it that in pursuit of the truth you didn't even care that she lived or died? You're threatening me. Think I'm joking? Ling Qingyan's gaze fixes tight on the minister's notes. She doesn't even notice how her own attire is soaked through in cold sweat. But in the next instant, with a bizarre warping of light, the paper in her hands vanishes. But back on topic. That's not what I care about. At least, right now. It's not what I care about most. I've told you, past affairs are never as important as present. So what are these present affairs of yours? You know that Yumen is less than 100 li from Baidzhou right now. For 3 months, Baidzhou has been preparing to split up and move. And how does this relate to Gu Quan case? Should you keep investigating this case, there will only be one person in all of Yan who can give you your answers. Qingyan, take one step out of this door, and I can no longer protect you, let alone her. At the Chien's old place, in the study there's a secret closet. After I leave, go there and take what's inside. Follow those instructions and you can protect Lumen's safety and your own. So you're going? Now's the perfect time. Now's the perfect time to. Kojui's girl is doing a great job handling the downtown, and the Shkurwai's future doesn't rest on the sick old tiger anymore. Lumen doesn't need a Wei Yenwu anymore, or a chief executive. I think you're giving up your last words a little too early. This is about Lumen's future. Fumizuki, listen to me. I've made a lot of mistakes, done a lot of things I regret. But Lumen, our city, built by us, a home to millions. Lumen must stay. And you stay too, and take care of it. Youngsters can handle it all, but it still needs some oldies to look after it. You see this letter too? How am I meant to ignore this? So once again, you'll just roll over and die. Just like last time, you would pay with your life. Is that how you're envisioning it? Does that make anything even? It's different this time. There's no one standing on the other side. I'm just facing my own debts. I made a choice 40 years ago, and ever since, with every action I take, I try to convince myself that even knowing how many people I failed, I was still right to make that choice. But I can't run forever. You know your life's never been yours alone. Not then, and certainly not now. Forget about sacrificing yourself to make up for anything. You can't make up for a mistake with another mistake. It never ends that way. At our age, we should have already learned that lesson well. Stay, we'll face this together. Fumizuki, don't try and stop me. You cannot stop me, paying for my past. Well then, you leave me with no other choice. While I'm stood here, you're not going anywhere. Yimru, this time I'll protect you. I swear. I swear. Leizi? You're alright? Of course I'm alright. All that judicial? All that judicial lady asked was what I saw during the fire, and I just told the truth. I didn't see anything, and then she let me go. The heck did you do? Come on. How come you took so long? It's no matter now. Let's go. Wait. Go? Why? That Mobufu clearly still has tons of answers. Aren't you gonna follow up with him? There's nothing to follow up on. Pardon? I'm not meddling with your father's case anymore. I'll get you out of Baizao in the next day or two. Ling Qian, that's one stupid joke to tell me now, you know that? No, wait. You just found a new lead, didn't you? That's why you're just screwing with me. Okay now, for real, tell me what you found, or... Blaze. I got the official debriefing from the judicial case files. Gu Quan, an ethnic Yanese from Victoria, joined the Ministry of Rights in 2019. Okay, in 1077 as a ceremonial officer. Resigned as envoy of ceremonial rights in 1092, headed for Victoria as part of a diplomatic mission. On the way encountered an unexpected snowstorm and passed away after falling into a river. What? Leizi, you're lying to me, aren't you? Just trying to shove me out of the picture again? You've been asking me just what the deal was with your father's death, haven't you? Well, every lead's been thoroughly investigated. There's no doubt. That's it. It was just an accident. All the gaps in the files have been made replete. This case can be closed. Oh my god! So much is going on. In creeps the mid-autumn. The night sky is moonless. Out in the streets, the energy poles churn away at max output, but the drop in temperature is still noticeable to some. All falls still in the dead of night. The human sea recedes. The biting breeze blows through. Oh my god, who's this Jang? Achoo! Okay, I just gotta turn on my lights. It's a little bit dark at the moment. The sun is setting. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's him! It's the 6th star! The youngest Sway sibling! Dragon sibling! Oh my god, he's so cute! Wait, how should I voice him? How does he sound like? I feel that cold, just turn on the heater. Oh, he's a guy. Wait. I don't know, man. Easy for you to say. If we're going to keep running this shabby little eatery, we have to pinch every penny we can a month. Damn it, look how late it is. When will Blaze and her friend show up? You're wondering about their reward money? Huh. I'm not. Oh, is this window letting air in? I need to fix it later. Wait, are they back? Oyaji! You're? What? Am I not allowed in, eh? Sorry, I'm lost. Please come in. I'll put on some tea for you now. Anything to eat? Noodles. Longevity noodles. Right. I'll make you some now. One's made by your boss. Well... Zhang glances back at the staircase where the young chef has been standing. By now he's vanished without a trace. Oh no, he left him. He's out on business. Then I'll wait for him here. Far out. He won't be back for a fortnight. And I'll still wait. I've waited 30 years. So long that I'm shriveled up. What's a little longer? Chef Ma, please don't joke around. You're the first. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with voices. You're the you're the first under heaven when it comes to cooking. What could be worth wasting your time here? What does that mean? Mother. 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 First under whose heaven? Mobufu downs his teacup in one go. The hot tea spills from the corners of his mouth and drips down his wizened white beard. I remember clearly. The winter 30 years ago. Catastrophe wrecked my home village. Those of us lucky enough to survive took off. Me with nothing but my cooking skills. We fought. It scraped by and Baidzao. We went through hell. We were almost there when we ran into another group of refugees. Or maybe a bandit gang, I'm not sure. They followed us for a long way across that icy waste, weapons in hand. We began to realize that they were after the remaining supplies and rations that we had left. By the time we had been trekking for a month, plenty of us were sick or hurt. We had barely scraps left to eat, far from enough for both sides and cross that... far from enough for both sides to cross that wasteland. There was no escape, so we decided we may as well risk it all with them. However, when we were just about to go out fighting, We smelt something delicious. That's when we saw him. Him? Him! It's you! There was an old temple not far away from where we were. Someone set up a stove by the great gateway, boiling up a wok of noodles. We couldn't see his face properly through all the steam. We had no clue why someone would be making noodles there, but we were past the point of wondering, of asking, even of fighting. That wonderful smell and those piping hot noodles drew all of us near the wok, and we waited around him quietly. Never before had I eaten something so delicious. The moment those noodles entered my mouth, I felt like my tongue had been numb for decades, only to spring back to life right then and there. All along, I never knew that a meal could taste so arresting, so absorbing. It felt like a flavor beyond us humans. By the time I finished my noodles and looked up from my bowl, it was gone. Who knew that in my lifetime, studying as a cook, the most profound lessons I'd learn would be in a shack of a temple outside Baidzao city. From then I apprenticed all over so that one day I might make a bowl of noodles like those. But I couldn't. In the end, I just can't. You know, what if you're misremembering? I mean, look, you were starving at the time. Maybe that's why you found the bowl of noodles so tasty. Do you not trust my tongue? 30 years a bowl of noodles has been burned into my mind. 30 years I've been searching for it. If whoever that is still in Baidzao, he must be over 50 by now. I searched all over the city. The well-known tea maker in the north, nothing. The guy who made the best pastries in the south, still nothing. I searched and searched until my fellow oldies in cooking retired, and only I was left. I was on the verge of giving up. But today, once more, I tasted it. I didn't know why. Her cooking skills were immature, but the noodles she brought forth tasted exactly like it. It was your chef here who taught her those noodles, am I right? How do you know? We sent out 100 written invitations for the Ding Fin Law competition. I can recall every one. I've long been aware I've long been aware your savers? How do I say that? I've been saving it wrong. Oh, what's it spelled? Ah, it's spelled American, so it doesn't have a U. Saver, okay. I've been long aware of your savers at U's had a reputation. I don't know what kind of relation your chef and that savior of mine have. I have no clue why he's willing to waste his talents away like this. But I won't do the same. All the cooking skills I've inherited over the years, I can't let them end with me. Mobufu stands, produces a letter from his pocket and places it on the table. You tell him this. The untrained disciple of his, she passes. Tell her to report to Ding Fin Law 2 days later before noon. Huh? She just passes? You get good enough business here. Did this doorstep sink again recently? We haven't replaced it in over 10 years. Though doorsteps can't keep the wind out, it's getting colder in the coming days. The boss won't let me. He says the lower the better. Too high and all the diners won't stop coming. Oh, too high and all the diners will stop coming. Mobufu steps over the low doorstep and disappears into the thick night. Once again the restaurant is empty, save for squalls of wind through the hall. Their whistle grows louder as if lamenting. He was purposely avoiding her. Ah, I need to have a sip of water. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Is he gone? Oh, you are really... Oh. I heard Blaze passed the test. Does that mean the prize money? He did it for money? Forget about the prize money. What's wrong with you to torment a man like that? He's 70, 80 years old and you just watch him freak out like that? You just can't find an apprentice to fit him, right? What's to worry about? Look at me. I never worry about things like that. Put yourself in his shoes. He spent a lifetime honing his craft just for it to be lost in a blink. Well, if it's lost, it's lost. It's his future reputation he cares about right now. It's the title of First Under Heaven he's carrying. It's others' cuisine he's obsessed with. There's no way he can focus on his own craft and improve it at this rate. If he can't make it through this, nobody can help him. Ayo, Blaze is back. Look how late it is. I bet you haven't eaten. I'll go make you something now. Yeah. Congrats! I've got good news for you. You passed the Law exam. We'll split the reward money. Pretty 70 like we agreed. Yeah. You don't care? If you're that good with money, how about leaving your 30% of... Huh? Qingzu... Wait, is it Qingzu? Qingzu didn't come back with you? Right, where's Xingzu? Oh, she dropped in this morning while Jiang was out buying ingredients. She left you a note too. Left me a note? You have passed the Law shift selection. Please follow... Oh, whoops, wrong one. It's this one. What could it be so secret she has to leave it in a note for you? She's inviting me to her home. Ning Manor? Yay! Arknights Prime! More story time. I forgot who's Xingzu? You came. Oh, her! Okay, I remember. Of course I did. That's what you do when the Nings invite you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hide anything from you. I just don't really think it's something I should bring up for no reason. Nothing to apologize for. You've got your troubles. I'm not the kind to give you the stink eye just for being blue-blooded. So, what do I call you? Lady of House Ning? My name is Ning Ying. I'm not actually part of House Ning. I was adopted by grandfather as a child. He always introduced me as a distant relative to the Nings, but I've never met any relative who actually shares blood with me. Do you remember what I told you before? Look, I'm pretty bad at comforting people. No, it's okay. Grandfather's very nice to me and my background has never caused me any trouble at all. Everyone treats me very well. Your grandpa would be Ningshu? Ex-Minister of Rights? Yes. Perfect. I know. It's getting chilly. Don't just stand out there. Let's go inside and talk, okay? Sure, I guess. The corridor meanders. Sorry, I gotta search up what meanders mean. Meander of a river or road following a winding course. Oh, meander. Corridor meanders on through a rock garden and a bamboo thicket, then between the two halves of the lotus pond. A cool breeze brushes through, the autumn waters softly ripple, and in them Blaze's reflection follows behind Ning Ying's as they pace across the bridge. The two passes through a deserted room, packed up belongings and dead leaves strewn everywhere. The courtyard is messy, I know. Not presentable to guests, at the very least. I apologize. The whole family's moving out of here soon. Grandfather can't take Baizal's dry climate in his old age. We're planning to move back to the old place in Jiangnan. Though Ningy's place was glacial, she can only hurry up once she notices her friend in no mood to appreciate the scenery. Up ahead, we're almost there. Take a seat. I'll fetch some tea and refreshments from the kitchen. Our house cooks are all on leave, so I can't serve you much more than some cold dishes. No need to bother. I can't stick around long. Are things that urgent? Well, alright. Ning softly closes the door. The trips of fowl outside fade. The room grows heavier with silence. Alright, tell me why you invited me here. I'm sorry. I was going to look for you yesterday, actually. After the fire at Ding Finlaw. But I overheard your conversation with the Deputy Minister of Judicial... I forgot how to say that word. Judicial. Oh, wait, I think it's judicial. Judicial. Oh no, it's judicial. Okay, not judicial. Okay. Deputy Minister of Judicial Review Office in Shiftmore. And? Blaze, I might have met your father before. When I was 15 years old, I remember we had a visitor. Grandfather was always busy with work. His apprentices and co-workers were coming and going in an estate. None of my business, by and large. But slowly I realized an extra person had moved in, wearing blue, low-ranking mandarin's robes. Every time I saw him, he was alone, as if other people just weren't his concern. At first I didn't really pay attention. It was later that year on my birthday when... Like every other year, Grandfather would hold this great big birthday dinner for me, with lights and banners strung up everywhere, and friends and family all around. Not that I knew more than a handful of them. They were chatting the day away, and about what, I had no clue. So eventually I sneaked out of the dinner, and nobody noticed when I did. I wandered around the courtyard for ages, bored out of my mind, and then scampered into Grandfather's study on a whim. It was in there when I saw the man again. I remember I saw him stuffing his pocket with letter papers and brushes. When he noticed me, his face was stretched in nervousness, and he pulled the brush and paper back out again in a rush. Are you... It's not what it looks like. I needed to finish copying some letters, so I was going to take them home. The High Minister is sending these to very important mandarins, so I was just worried if the paper wasn't good enough. It's okay. It's just brushes and paper. You're welcome to make use of it, sir. Thank you, little lady. What's your name? My name is Wu Quan. I'm a transcriber for your estate. I copy and file the estate correspondence. I'm Ning Ying. Miss Ning, of course, I know you. And now we know each other. Sir, Sir, I want to read in here for a bit. I will interrupt you while you work. Is that okay? Oh, of course. Feel free, Miss Ning. Miss Ning, are you into these history books? Grandfather always says one should view history as a mirror. We must use it to study our ancestors, wisdom and character, and learn from their teachings. But I think reading's just fun. It's like all these amazing people recorded in the texts are coming to life before me, and they're all my friends. I think someday it might be nice to join the Imperial Historical Cabinet as a historian myself. You've got quite a unique outlook, Miss Ning. If you're interested in following in the High Minister's family footsteps, I'm sure you'll do well. You think Grandfather's really cool too, then? Of course. Minister Ning's been helming the Ministry of Rights for decades. He has plenty of deeds to his name. He's the Mandarin everyone loves. Everyone in his family is so cool. My uncle and aunt are always away from Baizhou, traveling all over the country. I hear Yan couldn't have set up the meteorological and earthquake systems it has today without them. And Chi-Q, my little sister, she's even cooler. She's 2 years younger than me, but at the last Baizhou Academy study camp, all the professors from the College of Foreign Affairs were praising her. Everyone was teasing her by calling her Little Miss Minister. All the people in my family are going to leave their names in the history books. I love them and respect them a lot. I want to record who they are and everything they do, but I could never become like them. Compared to them, I'm just normal. You know, that reminds me of something my master once said to me. As history has ebbed and flowed, the floods and tides are recorded, yet most are streams that simply trickle on by. But without the blabbling brook, how would the waves arise? The waves and brooks don't care about who's greater or who's plainer. Indeed, the vast majority will never get to leave their names in the history annals, but they're not the empty space between the lines. They're the pages themselves. Oh? Oh. I'm sorry, I talked your ear off there. Sir, your handwriting is really beautiful. Oh, well it's my only skill really. I can still remember when the High Minister gave me this transcriber job. I can never write my name properly. Grandfather's gotten on my case about it more times than I can remember. Handwriting is a long road. Just keep at it, and you'll see change eventually. Maybe you could be my calligraphy teacher then. I would never pose as your teacher with my modest brushwork, miss, but... Right. I have 2 copybooks here. I copy from them all the time myself. The forms are very regular. It's perfect for beginners. If you don't mind, Miss Ning, you can have these as your birthday present. How did you know my birthday's today? Well, they decorate the estate so brightly this time every year, you see. I've spent long enough here that I've learned. Miss Ning, happy birthday. Thank you. That conversation always stayed with me. I liked how he talked and how he saw things. And I don't know why, I can't really say, but he felt so close to me, in a way. But after that, I saw him much less around the estate. The next time I got to talk to him, it was years and years later. Grandfather's cold! Oh, Grandfather's cold has lasted for a month by now, and it's still not getting any better. Now it's almost winter. It must only get worse at this rate. We'll be counting on you for the next while, Doctor. The High Minister's malady is mostly from overwork. melody. Melody. Milady. It doesn't actually mean milady, right? Like, okay, how do I say this? Melody. Okay, melody. Disease or ailment. Okay, got it. Ah, you remind him to rest more often, my lady. I will. Ah! Sorry, I'm sorry. I apologize for running into you, miss. Very, very sorry. It's alright, sir. Are you okay? Why don't you sit down and rest for a while? You really look quite ill. I'm fine. I'm fine. Sir, you dropped your... Sir? Are these painkillers? Yes. Strong painkillers at that. Whoever that was, he must be quite badly ill. Doctor, if you're free, could I ask you to attend to that man too? You can bill his medical expenses to me. I was worried about grandfather's condition at the time and didn't pay that encounter much mind. I was just planning to pay him a visit later at some point when I had the time. But after that winter, I never saw him again. Doctor, thank you so much for all your work. Grandfather's back in perfect health now. Right, and about the man I asked you to attend to. Oh, you mean that Gu Quan man? He died. Was it his illness? No, I hear some kind of accident took him while he was on his way to Victoria. But given his health, I couldn't imagine he would have lived much longer even then. Truth is, last I met him, his malady had taken root in his vitals. I could hear it in his breathing. I can't imagine how much he was suffering in life. And it's a mystery to me why he decided to travel so far while that sick. This very room, it was the study Sir Gu Quan was using. It's been 10 years since he passed away. The place has gone through some changes in that time, but this, I couldn't tell you why, but I kept hold of this medicine bottle ever since. Blaze, I really am so sorry. No. He was my dad. My dad was nothing like that. I don't think he was ever that fighting fit, and he was never weak. Whenever I was with him, he always had this light in his eyes. How could... Even now, I'm not sure I understand Sir Gu Quan. I know he was a warm, gentle person. I could tell. I blame myself over and over for not being able to do anything more for him. Why are you bothering to tell me all this? I know you suspect that my grandfather was somehow behind your father's passing. At that point, I can only tell you what I know, but... Told me all of this just to try and convince me that Ningxu is innocent? No. I just wanted to implore you, please. Find out the truth. Whether for Sir Gu Quan's sake or for the sake of the truth itself. Whatever that truth even is, are you. You don't have to tell me twice. I am gonna get to the bottom of this. What first struck Ling Qingyan about the judicial I forgot how to say this word again. Not, it's not judicial, it's judicial, I think. I think it's judicial. Oh yeah. Judicial. What first struck Ling Qingyan about the Judicial Review Office was a solemn hush. The first time she ever set foot through this court's room door, all noise promptly vanished behind her. She remembers Yu Qin telling her why it was designed so. Silence begets peace, peace begets thoughts, thoughts begets results. Shouldn't the Judicial Review Office be drowning in work top to bottom? And yet you've got the office all to yourself, Deputy Minister Ling. Jiedzin, what are you here for? Censorate routine investigation. There are some issues we'd like to consult you on regarding the Yu Qin case. Consultation or investigation? Which is it? Deputy Minister Ling, after working together for years, I implicitly trust you on a personal level. But the Department of Discipline and Supervision has a lot riding on this case. We have to go through the motions. Ling, if you'll pardon me. Just ask what you need. Name: Ling Qingyan. Gender: female. Let's skip the basic info for now. For the next few questions, you don't need to elaborate on your answers. Just respond yes or no. Are you grilling me? Everything you say from here on will be recorded. I'm worried what you say could fly against you. If you have no further questions, let's begin. Deputy Minister Ling, you passed the Tianxi Beret assessments in childhood and were exceptionally admitted per your outstanding grades, and followed the esteemed Cyan Storm Court in learning your Leifa. After graduating from the Tianxi Berets, you chose to join the Judicial Review Office and soon accompanied then Deputy Minister Yu Qin in investigations all across the realm. I wonder if this event is linked to the previous event, because there's so much I don't know. Was it supposed to be like that? Just in a year from Register, you rose several ranks to become the youngest Deputy Minister in the history of Yang. Is this background as stated true? Excuse me. Yes. In your third month with the Judicial Review Office as Register, you handed in a whistleblower reported to Discipline and Supervision. They accused the Right Assistant Revenue Minister of embezzlement and extortion, and you recovered 10 million in stolen assets. In your fifth month in Changji, you essentially single-handedly shone light on the local academy's examination fraud. Over 100 mandarins were implicated in this, the highest of which was second rank. All were eventually rounded up. Upon becoming Deputy Minister, you handled the case of former Judicial Review Office Deputy Minister Yu Qing, forging evidence, causing him to be expelled from the office's Hairan Pavilion, with all status stripped from him thereafter. Are these cases histories, as stated true? Yes. There's more? What? Damn. With an academic background like this, surely everyone lauds you as a young up-and-comer blessed with the gills with talent. And yet people can't help but wonder what gives such a green-hand mandarin the courage, the capacity to handle these cases. Can you get to the point? If I'm remembering right, your good mother and father were Tian Shis at the Chamber of Heaven's Designs, spending years building much in the north, even being vested personally by the true Lung. The Ling family is a well-bred one, many Tian Shi giants in its line, and on top of that, rumor has it they're quite closely knit with the Lord Exorcist's household. As for Cyan Storm count, I think even the rank fails to sufficiently capture your Shifu's importance to Great Yan. There's so much plot. Are these relationships as stated true? I'm so lost. Jiezhen, what are you doing? You need only answer yes or no, Deputy Minister Ling. Don't think I'm deaf to your connotations. You're trying to say it was only by leaning on my background that I could take on judicial cases all these years? I certainly didn't say that at any point. Having known each other for years, I would never doubt your integrity. The Ling Qingyan in my mind's eye has always been a pursuer of justice. But why, Ling, do you not pursue now? Jiezhen, just why did you come to see me today? How much do you really know about the Yu Chen affair? As I just said, I'm here to see you today on routine business. As for the Yu Chen case, what I heard in the courtroom that day is all I know. What makes you so dead set on the case, Sensor Jiezhen? Before you decide you'd investigate, I remember we actually had an argument. I'm tired. I'm going to speak out of line here. The whole stripping of his rank aside, I really do respect people like Yu Chen. Now of all the times, you're going to defend him again? If a law enforcer does not themselves abide by the law, that's abuse of power. That goes for every last member of the three organs of justice. What kind of double standard could you possibly be applying here? No. The oh my gosh, this word. The Judicial Review Office's verdict is settled on Yu Chen's mistake. A little more to say there. I'm just very curious. What kind of truth could have pushed him to such means to find it? You must be more familiar with Yu Chen than me. In your opinion, was he a smart man? Naturally. When it comes to sniffing out lies or chasing down leads, I'm no match for him. Then why did you ever wonder if, supposing Yu Chen truly intended to cover up his own forgery, he should have been able to make such short work of the case? You're telling me he let me find him out on purpose? What for? That I don't know, but he put you in charge of this scrolly fire case. To an outsider, I don't think I can say that Yu Chen had no faith in you. You've been all over by Zhao the past few days investigating that case. I know that. I've heard as much. And yet since yesterday you've been loitering in the Judicial Review Office, acting like you've been grounded. I can't help being curious. What made you go and give up on pursuing this case? Are you afraid of offending the high and mighty? No, that's not like the Ling Qing I know. Did someone lofty crack down on you? Can't be, I think. You're sitting here in the office, after all, not in a judicial prison cell. If not that, all my pondering can only produce one answer. You're scared that if you continue, you implicate someone you know. Seems I guessed right. In the thick of things, your concern clouds your judgment. It's like you've forgotten the simplest of truths. Don't miss the forest for the trees. If you can't hide it, you may as well tip it out. Show it some sunlight. Mr. Sensor. Oh, it's a guy. Mr. Sensor, you really served up a lesson for me today. Not at all. I think the hush of this office must have helped you figure out plenty by yourself. I know what must be done. I know what I must do. Oh my gosh. Worried official. Madam, I went to the Deputy Minister Ling if she wanted anything to eat, since I saw she hadn't left the office all day, but she... When did she go missing? I don't know. Nobody's seen her at all. A biting chill gusted through, a stiff breeze curling papers and sending them dancing madly through the air. A wide open window clatters against its wall. On the table beneath it, a ceremonial gown lies neatly folded and toppled and topped with a document, pressed down in a place by an inkstone. It is Ling Qingyan's written resignation. Oh my god. Watching as Blaze vanishes far into the distance, Ning Shu clutches the door knocker. The vague dark point vanishes over the crest of the path, but her stare remains fixed there, lingering for the longest time. It's the old man! What are you spacing out? No, I can't do voices. What are you spacing out at the door for? Grandfather. Yes, finally! I'm probably gonna pull after this. I don't really have much roll saved to pull for you, but it is what it is. What is this? I'm getting a little bit tired of reading. Wait, chop. No, he's going to the tower. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm gonna put... Okay, so they spawned here. Put frontliner here. Oh no. Oh, when you kill these. Oh, wait. That means I should put... Wait, so these are only flying ones. No, wait. Yeah, I should put this forward then. I thought monsters would be spawning from this spawn here, but they're just flying. Where is she facing? What is this? Oh. Oh gosh, I need to kill these. Oh, that's huge. I put
リクエストはあるかしら。
courageous here? So I'll put wait, where should I put my hero? Oh shit. Oh crap, I didn't mean to actually put her down. Oh my god. No, now she's on respawn. Okay, I'll put it here. Okay. Oh, assistance, please. Oh wait. Oh no, we're good. We're good for now. Oh, I forgot to summon the dragon. Go you. Oh my god. There's more story after. Oh. Okay, hold out for a little bit longer. Hello. Our trip. How's it going? We are playing the Arknights event. Her friend left so soon. She won't even stay for dinner. She had urgent business. She couldn't stay. Even as a child, you never brought friends over. Here I thought I could drop in to see what she's like. I don't know if we even count as friends, really. Seeing the dejected Ning Ying, the old man tries to think of something to say, but can't. He simply reaches over and brushes a leaf off her shoulder. Almost time to move. Into your thing still on your plate, eh? What about you, grandfather? No, you or Blaze alter on your end? Oh, I haven't pulled on the banner yet. Like, I'm planning to pull like after this section, but like I haven't saved up much though. Oh, I really want you. I really want you. I hope I get him. I don't know if I'll be tempted to pay money. Hopefully not. For days I was all rearing to go home. Now that we're about to, I look around at our little garden and think, oh, if only I could stay. Do you remember? It was here in this pavilion we laid out some sand and grabbed a stick. I taught you how to write one stroke at a time. Pulled free 10 rows in daily, but I'm saving for Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy! Yeah, I don't know. Reruns take it's gonna be some time for a rerun. I'm not quite too sure though. But there's like banger like 6-star operators that's like coming for like this year and stuff. You said by next year you would be writing all the state couplets for us. Then you spent 2 months with me learning, and after that you had to give up. But by next year you really did write me a couplet. Bountiful blooms in a full moon, may joy last forever. I'm surprised you still remember, grandfather. How could I forget? Ah, another year, another mid-autumn. How quickly the days pass. The 2 of us haven't chewed the fat like this in the longest, haven't we? Grandfather to granddaughter. I've been out constantly, and you're always occupied with guests. We hardly have the chance to meet. The whole family is leaving the capital after all. Quite the headache. But things will settle down once we're back in Langyi, and we'll have plenty of time to chat along the way. Are you almost done writing that book of yours? Grandfather, I don't think I can go back to Langyi with you. When did you make up your mind? Ningying shakes her head softly. She falls a few steps back. You're returning home, grandfather, like a leaf returns to its root. It's human nature. The whole family sympathizes, but the journey is meandering enough to make us worried. Didn't know they have good voice acting in this event. Sure is cool. No, they actually don't have voice actors who voice the characters. I kind of wish they did though, because I would be so down to like sit down and like watch and read, but here I am. I'm not good at voice acting though, so yeah. The Nings are bursting with talent. Everyone's work forms a cornerstone of Yang compared to them. I really am the lone choice to accompany you back. But frankly, I was always a distant orphan from Langyi anyway. It was because you took such pity on me that I could spend these decades in a Ning manor. Yeah, Ningxu is cool. Such a cool grandfather. If I go now to Langyi, I go back to where my long gone parents once lived. That was your thinking when you asked to accompany me home? Grandfather, that was my thinking. It all seemed to fall into place. I almost managed to convince myself. But I've spent the last few days on a farewell tour of sorts around Baizao's streets, so I can finish up the Baizao cuisine and food culture somehow. And I realize all my memories are of the city. I can clearly recall what year we planted that persimmon tree in the courtyard, and when its fruits make for the best wine. And every restaurant of every road and alley, and what their chefs are like, and how many different ways you can cook each dish. All of a sudden, it hit me that this very city, more so than the Ning Manor, feels like my home. Aye. That's on me. That's on me for not asking you how you feel. I've been nothing but me this whole time. Grandfather, you're my one and only family. You've always been since I was little. I really did want to go back home with you at first, but the reason I'm set on staying in Baizao now is you as well, grandfather. Is it? Mm-hmm. When I first joined the Imperial Historical Cabinet to compile annals, there was one thing I could never puzzle out. At some specific point in Yan's millennial of history, out of nowhere, the written word proliferated and education became for all. Even the earliest of the tablets we were studying only went back to that period. So I thought, in that period, someone must have pushed for those changes. But I flipped through practically all the material we had, and I couldn't find a single clue. I had the strange feeling that there in Yan's history, one person seemed to be missing. Then one day, I met someone strange at a Go club, who told me the story of that person. I thought he was just a yarn-spinning storyteller at first, but I further researched. I gradually found all his stories to be corroborated. According to him, she was a gentle person who gave her heart and soul, her blood and sweat to the well-being of the people, and she gave too much. But how could someone as good as her fail to leave her name in our annals? That was when I realized that a history book isn't a container, but a sieve. The stories that stay behind are few and far between. Grandfather, I want to record your story, but then I look back and it dawns on me that for all the years I've spent with you, I can't even write with any clarity about what kind of person you are. Ning Ying finally lifts her head and meets the old man's eyes. She waits for his reply, his answer to her unspoken question. She's waited for so long. Who goes there? Who goes where? Thought I heard something. It's all the bizarre cases these days. Makes me feel like someone's going to barge in at any moment and wreak havoc. This is a judicial review office. What kind of miscreant would break in here? Quit jumping at ghosts. Guard duty's almost over, and then we can clock out and head home. Just wait a sec and then enter through the front. Say you're here to report a case, then find a floor map on the way to the waiting room. Judicial Office A might be onto something here. Yeah. The window in the waiting room yesterday faces north. The judicial entrance faces south. Behind is a high perimeter wall. Ling Qian's office is sick. 3rd floor. Get out the window, climb up the sprinkler pipes, and no one should notice me. Tamada? Tamada. Once I find her, I'm gonna sock her in the... Who's there? Ooh. It's our girl. Ling Qian? Blaze? What are you here for? What am I here for? I'm here to get you back. Where did your old court uniform go? I resigned. Then went back to the restaurant. Couldn't find you. I'm worried you might be up to something stupid. So thank you for confirming that fear. Now let's find somewhere else to talk. You're telling me that all those years, Guquan was staying at the Ning Manor? But how did you find out? Never you mind that. Now, can you tell me exactly what that means? Minister Ning's involvement with the Gu Qian case runs deeper than I ever thought. He was clearly hiding something in his previous testimony. I did suspect he was the perpetrator, but going by Mo Bufu's testimony when oh my gosh, this is a lot. When Gu Quan was sent to death row in the fallout of the old case, Ning Shu was the one who got him out, knowing that he wouldn't have a motive to try and get him killed again. And the most key thing, I had no idea before that Yu Chen had contacted with Gu Quan so early on. Whatever's connecting this string of events, it's likely more complicated than anything I've imagined. See? I'm still curious. All those years ago, my dad came to Baizhou on his own. And what the hell for? Yes, that's a key question. Blaze has no clue about the 2 lives Gu Quan lived. If he was a full guy in that incident, then why would he return to Baizhou a dozen years after the fact that plant himself in the middle of the maelstrom? Ning Shu's position, Yu Chen's scheme. Still can't draw an outline around any of these questions. How should I let Blaze know? Hey, you know I can tell that look on your face. Come on, what's our next move exactly? Blaze, about yesterday. Forget about it. I know you. It's my duty types get the urge to do a little weird stuff now and then. Not my circus. I'm not arguing. Just don't ever tell me any stupid crap like I'm sending you back for your safety again, because you're still trying to ditch me? Blaze, trust me. I will see this case through to the end. But you can't stick around in Baizhou any longer than this. Do as I said. Leave within 2 days. Head to the Langman office first. But you can't stay here. But you can't stay there for too long either. So once you're reorganized, get back on the road straight away and leave Yang as soon as. Over my dead body. You don't trust me to keep investigating? I mean, I do, but you're out of a rank. You're out of a job. How are you gonna investigate? I'll think of something. If you Chen can resign and investigate in secret, and so can. I have an idea. Let's do this thing a little more thoroughly. What's your plan? I'm so glad Laser got a nice glow up for module in her team. Yeah! Her alpha is so nice. It's a chance more Bufu gave her, and now it's both of the chances. Have you played through the event? Not like we're gonna get anywhere just running around town. We'll head to the Feast of 100 Delicacies. Go straight to the True Lung and ask him to explain all this. Gold. Your Imperial Majesty. The Ministry of Rights has drafted the official list of attendees for the Feast of 100 Delicacies. To mark the occasion, Victoria, Lithuanium, Laterano, and other such nations have sent us their envoys with letters of celebration. For your Imperial Majesty's perusal. Your Imperial Majesty, the Ministry of War and Sway Regulator have finished drawing up joint battle plans. Also for your Imperial Majesty's perusal. Why does he cough? Keep coughing! Stop coughing, man! The Ministry of Revenue was not consulted on this battle strain on labor and fiscal resources, nor on the post-war reparations. I think I said that right. How were those battle plans drafted? Yeah, don't spread your germs to the high-ups there. I know you and the Ministry of Revenue are both very busy. The Ministry of War simply went to some small pains working out the manpower, the funding, the ration, and even the Ministry of Engineering's post-war repair expenses. And now you can read together with His Majesty, since we're having an audience and all. Logistics are calculable, and how many of Young's people will bleed in this war? Is that a bill you can work out so easily? So the Grand Tutor means to say, if you can't work it out, then no need to try. It's autumn. How about the harvest in the north? Bao Huang has resumed production ASAP, following the disaster. Our harvest this year is more or less on par with previous years. In that case, what about next year? Your Imperial Majesty. A life measured in years, yet the stress feels ancient. We're running out of time. This involves the livelihoods of all Young's people. I ask that your Imperial Majesty reconsider. Grand Tutor, the ministries have long discussed everything worth discussing. It's about time we made up our minds. His Majesty's decree is made. We simply await his proclamation at the Feast of 100 Delicacies. It's growing late. It looks to rain. The two of you can leave. May we be excused. The man behind the curtain lifts his gaze. In this desolate palace, 3 banquet seats lay set out in a row to his side, and one of them is truly showing its age. Faintly a sigh. Ayo, ayo. Trust this rain to come from nowhere? I'm soaked. Autumn drizzles and cold snaps. We'll be out of fresh vegetables in a few days at this rate. I don't even get to rustle up this year's winter clothes. Jeff, I think we're forced to start our winter pickles now. Get your mess of stuff out of the storehouse as soon as... Jeff? Huh? Blaze? Jinju? Where do you want to go? The ever-lively kitchen is presently deserted. All the cookware tidied away. The cramped space seemed a good bit wider than this. The only presence is a pot of soup boiling on the stove. Nice kitchen. Yay! There's still a long way to go before we finish this, but I'm tired from reading. Let me see if I got anything. Ooh. It's so cute. Yum yum. I would like some rice too. Where am I? Where was it soon? Oh, okay. Okay, let me do some pulls.
Doctor, こっちにおいで。ちょっと見せてみて。やっぱり。今年の強制
Being sure, yeah. I mean, she is. She... Wait, isn't... Oh, wait, no, they're not related. Oh, okay, I was gonna say they are related, but then I like... Oh, wait, no, she was actually... adopted, I think. I actually don't know. There's like so much going on in the plot. I'm just like... I got lost like a few times. Let's go. Oh, I'm just doing my base. My base is important. I need all those resources. Okay. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Okay. How many... Wait, how many free rolls do I have? Let me see. 20. Okay, I have 20 free rolls. And not a lot of Originite. Where am I? Headhunter. Okay. Oh god, I really want you. I'm like obsessed with the Sway siblings. I'm like, I don't have him and I don't have like the eldest. Okay, let's go. First 10 full. Pray for good luck. Wait. Oh. Wait, wasn't this a temple? Oh no, it is. Wait, I don't get anything from this temple. What? Oh, this is a really... That was a really sad pull. You do have one of the siblings? What's your... Do you have like a favorite character or like a group that you're building? No, I didn't get a 6-star. Who's this? Oh, it's a new character. Her boobs look weird, man. You mean you got Fartooth and Lee from pulling on this banner? Okay, well that's all my free goals. Oh, sorry. Yeah, your favorite characters. Okay, I gotta use my random. Okay, let's go. Oh, Irene, yeah, I have Irene in my group. No, I got a 5-star Kane. I'm just gonna skip. Who's this? What did I get? Who's this new 5-star? How much? I don't have much. I actually don't have much saved. Oh well. Ah. Unlucky. I need to be more generous with the pulls, man. There's not even a penny. I mean, well, you gotta pull like 300 times to get them guaranteed. Oh, 6-star! Oh my gosh, 6-star! Who is it gonna be? Okay. Now we Prage. It's you, I swear. I swear to God it's gonna be you, okay? Why you, okay? Oh, okay. Okay. Dragon Boy? We need the youngest sibling of the Sway siblings, okay? Oh no, bro. Don't jinx me. That's gonna be you. It's gonna be the red Dragon Boy. You? Oh my freaking god. Oh my god. I already have Pinon. I already have her. No. I needed the other defender, not this defender. God. DP cost -1. Okay. Still have a pretty high cost though. Yeah. Yeah. I am hooked. Although I prefer not to spend money. But I have to. I have to. Oshiguma? I actually don't remember a lot of like character names. Let me just search that up real quick. Oh, I have her. Yeah. Oh god. Hello. Figurino. Looks Russian? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, she's kind of cute. But I want 6-star. I want you. Okay, I have to use. Maybe I'll just I can't even pull for much. I only can pull for like one more 10. 10. I only can pull for like one more 10 pull. Wait, can I? Wait, let me see. You gotta memorize a bit like Pokemon. I mean, they have a lot of cool characters for sure. You? Is this you? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Another 6th time in a row! Please! Please be you. We need the little boy who can cook. I mean, I don't even know how old he is. He's probably ancient, but we need the younger sibling. He cooks. He can cook well. Like, oh my god. I need. Oh my god! Wait! I can't believe I got him! Oh my gosh, wait. Sorry, I don't know if I peeked, if I shouted, like, if I shout too loud. Oh my god, I can't believe I got him! I can't believe I got him! Oh my god, okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you, our trip. You were my good luck charm. Oh my god! We witnessed a miracle today. I didn't have to spend money! Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my gosh, I'm so... Dude, like, I've never been lucky. Oh well, I've never been this lucky before. Oh my god, we got him! Poggers! Oh my god! Oh my god, we got our boy! We got our boy to cook us meals for us. Oh my god! Okay, yeah, we don't need to see the rest. Oh my god! Dude! Like, all the times when I, like, wanted to get a character that I wanted, like, especially well, for the Shu siblings. Well, for Shu especially. I, like, had to spend money on her, bro. But I love her. I love her character design. Oh my god, we have him! Welcome, our new boy. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm like shook. I'm shook. How did this happen? I was expecting to pay money or to not get him. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Yeah. This is I don't know. I mean, I can't call it maybe streamer luck. Oh my god, that feels good, man. Now wait. Oh yeah, I need to level him up. Where is that boy? Okay. I don't really have much prepared because I didn't expect to get him. Yeah, but I'll probably like level him up in like my spare time. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna... I can't believe I got him. That's so crazy. Oh my god. You need them. You still don't have... okay. Wait, let me just look up. Blame Shine. Oh, I don't have okay, let me just pull this up. Okay, I don't have Glimmer Shine. Okay. I don't think I have Wait, do I have Dorothy? No, I don't. No, I don't have Dorothy. I don't have Dorothy. Who's the other one? Pepe. Oh, wait, I haven't seen her before. And B N R. Oh my gosh, dude, I love her design, bro. She's so beautiful. She looks so sick, man. She was on the same banner with Virtuoso, who I got. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was so lucky. This pool, I was so lucky. I didn't. How many pools was that? Wait, how do I check certificates? I only pulled 76. Yeah, dude, I only pulled 76. I was so lucky. I'm so gutted. I mean, I'm so happy. I'm like shocked that I got him. It's like oh yeah, I feel like I'm still pretty new to Arknights. Like I don't really know like I don't really know much. I just kind of pick champions that not champions. Sorry, I was thinking about League. I usually pick characters that I like. That look cool. And that are OP too. If I can be bothered. I don't really have much of those though. Okay, I will I'm not gonna continue the story because like I'm tired of reading the dialogue and there's like so much dialogue. I'll probably continue another day with that. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end stream. I'm gonna end stream now. Thanks for coming by. It was nice to meet ya. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day or have a good night wherever people are in the world. Okay, bye bye.